Hi friends, it's John again from Saleosaurus. I have a wonderful book for us to look at today that I picked up recently at the Dead Media Market in Baton Rouge. Definitely check out that video if you haven't seen it before. But for now, it's time to read Inhumanoids, A Monster Among Us. I love these old children's books so much. I love the fact that they actually hired a human being to paint these beautiful, beautiful pieces of art of these insane monsters from a toy line that most people didn't know about when it was coming out and certainly don't remember now. From deep inside the earth come the Inhumanoids, monsters bent on claiming the surface world for themselves. Who can stop them? Among humans, there's only the Earth Corps, a courageous team of scientists and adventurers, with their amazing exploration suits that can stand up to the hazards of Earth's interior. They set out fearlessly to drive the beasts back. Joining them are mutors, races of fantastic creatures who must ally themselves with the Earth Corps to protect their own beloved homes. So this is one of my favorite old toy lines. Maybe, I think Mask kind of edges it out, but I don't know. I really love the Inhumanoids. I love the toys. I love all the media associated with it. So we're going to read this book together. We have our credit page here. We certainly want to point that out. Written by Rich Margopoulos, illustrated by Fred Fredericks. From 1986. I was 5 when this came out. Wow. In a Hollywood warehouse, a monster movie was being filmed. But no sooner had the director yelled action than the floor began to shudder. We got Tendril, the long-fanged version, busting up out of the floor. Without warning, the Inhumanoid called Tendril emerged from below with a thundering crash. The actors and stagehands screamed and fled, but not the director. "This is great," he rejoiced. "I'll win an Oscar. Keep those cameras rolling." That's a man who knows what he wants right there. Tendril smashed through a brick wall as if it were cardboard. Cars and a tourist bus screeched to a halt. The rampaging monster scooped up an empty vehicle and hurled it aside like a toy. People everywhere ran for their lives. Never before had they seen such a fearsome creature. "Run for it! This is no joke." That evening at their headquarters, the Earth Corps watched the news in grim silence. The monster that terrified Los Angeles has disappeared, escaping a city dragnet, said the newscaster. Authorities think there may be a connection between the beast and strange sightings at the La Brea tar pits. We got the Earth Corps all hanging around, puzzling things out. Bald. "There's no doubt about it," said Dr. Bright. "That monster is Tendril. But why he's on Earth's surface is a complete mystery." "Not only that," added Augur, "but there are hundreds of abandoned buildings where he could hole up. What do we do?" "Nothing for now," snapped Herc Armstrong. "The next move is up to Tendril. When he reappears, we nail him." I love all their suits of armor here. It's a little bit off, though. One of the things that's so strange about this toy line is that the suits of armor are meant to be much bigger than a human being. And so the humans inside have these super tiny little heads. You know what? Just in case you haven't seen one of these figures before, I have my Derek Bright figure here. And, there he is in his armor. You can see it is there, slightly different color than the toy itself. But when I take his lovely little helmet off, he's got a little bitty head, and it's not because he's got a little bitty head. It's because this armor is meant to be massive. So okay, Get you suited back up so you look less ridiculous, Derek. And then we'll park you back here for the rest of the show. Liquidator came in, patting a portable flamethrower. If we blow up Tendril, each piece will grow into a new creature, creating an army of them. But I've developed a weapon that'll cook his goose. Just then, Dr. Bright pointed at a warning monitor. There's some kind of disturbance at the La Brea tar pits, he said. Whatever it is, I bet it has something to do with those strange sightings. This could be the break we've been waiting for, said Herc. Quickly, he gave orders. Liquidator, you're coming with me. I want the rest of you to stay behind in ready reserve. Let's go. A park surrounded the tar pits. Before long, a van arrived, its headlights stabbing through the midnight gloom like twin white daggers. I don't see a thing, whispered Liquidator. It must have been a false alarm. Or a trap, warned Herc. It's interesting. This is not one of the vehicles. There's a couple of vehicles in this toy line, and that's not one of them. Wait a minute, said Liquidator as the headlights picked up something strange. I don't remember any boulders here. Some large rocks in the path began to tremble and move. They transformed themselves into mighty granite warriors, mutors that lived beneath Earth's surface. Now, these guys, as much as they're kind of similar to them, they're not rock lords. They're actually much worse than rock lords as far as play value goes, but as far as I'm concerned, they're much better. Herc spoke with his friend Granok, leader of the Granites. Why are you here? He asked. Metlar ordered Tendril to attack our underground city, rumbled Granok. But we were waiting and blocked his exit to trap him. Tendril still managed to escape us by tunneling to the surface, Granok continued. We followed but lost the trail. With your help, maybe we can finally track him down. It's pretty interesting seeing the Earth Core guys in these outfits. I assume that that's what they wear in the cartoon and the comic book and stuff, but it's been so long since I watched any of those or looked at them that I do not remember. That's not as easy as it sounds, grunted Herc. We know Tendril's hiding in Los Angeles, but we haven't a clue exactly where. You don't have far to look, interrupted Liquidator. Here he comes now. Tendril hates all Granites, explained Granok. He must have sensed that we came here. While we talked about hunting him, he was busy hunting us. Look at this big old guy. He's swinging broccoli. Maybe he did get the drop on us, agreed Herc as he took aim with his flamethrower. But not for long. Blast him, Liquidator. Blast him. Well, you better get out of there, Tendril. It's about to get real spicy. You don't have to tell me twice, answered Liquidator. Their weapons spouted fountains of flame. Tendril feared the fire as much as he loathed the Granites. He came to a sudden stop, bellowing in helpless rage. Help him. I know he's a big monster of destruction and stuff, but he's also just a little guy. Look out! Desperate to survive, the giant Inhumanoid lifted up the Earth Core's van. He threw it with savage fury at his foes, forcing them to scatter. Herc was first to recover. The pits are behind Tendril. If we push him back with the flames, he'll be trapped between us and the tar. Got it? Roger, answered Liquidator, nodding. The fiery weapons lashed out again and again, driving Tendril to the fence around the pit. There's no way he can escape, said Liquidator in triumph. Let's finish him. But just as the men unleashed their final blast, the howling brute unexpectedly crashed through the fence and leapt into the tar. I really like how Tendrils, I guess, kind of look like a beard or a mustache there. Gives him a lot more personality. I love the way that the artist drew him kind of swooping behind him like that. Although tar stuck to Tendrils' huge body, he didn't stick to the surface of the tar. Instead, he tunneled through it and disappeared into the earth below the pit. I didn't expect that, said Herc. Tendrils given us the slip. I have no doubt we will meet him again, said Grannock. Seems like they could have just maybe set fire to the tar. Would that have... I mean, obviously it wouldn't be good for the entirety of the tar pits, but maybe that would have taken care of Tendril. As a new day began to dawn over Los Angeles, the Granite Warriors returned to their underground realm. Take care of yourself, Grannock, said Herc. I shall, my friend, replied the Rockman. I bid you farewell. For now. What did they do? The rock guys, I don't think they really contributed anything other than, I guess, being bait for Tendril to come after them. As Tendril worked his way down through the Earth's crust, he swore revenge on the Earth core and the Granites. I will be back, he bellowed. I will. I will. I will. Well, that's the end of this wonderful Inhumanoids children's book from 1986. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for some more. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for the other books from this series, and I already have several other children's books from properties that I loved when I was growing up and that I still love now. So if you liked that, please let me know, and I'll be back with some more of these awesome, beautiful, wonderful things. Until next time, let's all try to be cool, and I'll see you again soon.